Here we are dividing decimals. Now remember, in your exercise it has a negative number divided by a negative number. Remember that quotient is positive. So knowing the quotient is positive, I just went ahead and set this up for division. How do we divide decimals? Remember, we've got to move this decimal point the needed number of places so that the divisor is a whole number. To do so, I'll move the decimal point 2 places to the right. However many times to the right I move it in the divisor, I do the same thing in the dividend. And then directly above, that's where the decimal point is in the quotient. So let's go ahead and divide. Now here I'll have 23 into 8. That goes 0 times. What about 23 into 84? Let's see, 23 will divide into 84 3 times. 3 times 23 is 69. And now let's subtract. I can't take 9 from 4, but I'll borrow. And 14 minus 9 is 5. 7 minus 6 is 15. Because 15 is less than 23, I know that this 3 is correct, and 4 would have been too much. Now let's bring down this 3, and let's do the same thing. How many times does 23 divide into 153? Let's try 6 times. 6 times 3 is 18. 6 times 2 is 12, plus 1 is 13. And let's subtract. I'll borrow. 13 minus 8 is 5. 4 minus 3 is, well, coincidentally, we got 15 as a remainder again, which tells me once again, remember, this is less than this, so we're okay. Let's continue dividing, and we'll go one more place because we're going to round to the nearest thousands. That's tenths, hundredths, thousands. To see how I round, I need the next number. I'll bring down a 0. Since 150 is close to 153, let's try 6 again. We know 6 times 23 is 138, and this time I have a remainder of 12. That's far enough because we can now round to the nearest thousands. That would be this place. Because this is 5 or greater, I add 1 here, and it would be 0.037. That is my quotient rounded to the nearest thousandth.